Hey vinyl community, I'm getting ready to clean another batch of records. I've used this spin clean device for cleaning maybe over 600 records over the past few years. But I wanted to try something else. So today I'm going to show you what's in this box from KAB USA, the KAB EV-1, used in conjunction with a canister style vacuum system. Let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look at the contents that would come with the box from KAB USA. It cleans 7-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch records, just like I said. It uses a household vacuum. They don't want you using shop vacs. They may be a little bit too powerful. But it has a gliding platter right here. Looks kind of like a bearing device that's unique for the KAB model here, the EV-1. Includes a 4-ounce bottle of the Nitty Gritty Pure 2, and I have ordered some more, just came a couple of days ago. Bought a half a gallon. Got a lot of records to clean and plan on sharing some with a good friend. It has a molded Lexan cabinet that normally you would see on the top of like a Nitty Gritty, and my friend, for example, has the Nitty Gritty 1. And you see the Venturi and all that. And then it also has a little plug that you pull out and you empty the water, because you got to understand, with this device, using with your household vacuum, the water is not going to go into your canister style vacuum cleaner. It goes into the bottom of this device, so there's no problem there. Comes with an applicator brush. All right, and this applicator brush, it's okay. It's a little wide in terms of thinking maybe cleaning an LP, and it has a little scrub brush that you can use to rub here on the felt covering. I've decided not to use that, so I'll set it off to the side and I'll show you what I'm actually using. And then on top of this, we put this little plastic disc on there. If you're cleaning 45s, you can use this 45 adapter, simple little washer, and you can put your 45s on there and clean them right up. And then in terms of servicing and rotating, use this little hand turner, little plastic, so forth. Yep. And it comes with a tapered coupling. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's tapered up here. And you just plug that into the side. All right, goes on there. And then you have this really flexible hose. Doesn't matter which side you use. Just plug that on. All right. And then you won't be able to see the vacuum cleaner, but I've got it down here. All right, so I got the end adapter, and I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in, let it hang off the side, nice and tight. And the cool thing I like about this, I know you can't see it, maybe I'll show it later, is that I've got a device to use. I don't have to reach up on top and press a button like on the Nitty Gritty or some of the other record cleaning machines. It's right down on the bottom of the floor where my foot is. So it works pretty good, as when I finish turning and get ready to flip that record, I just put my foot down there and turn on and turn off, the vacuum system. So those are the basics that come with the system. And then, like I say, there is an instruction sheet with the components, setup instructions, cleaning records, like I say, a limited warranty. All right. And another thing too, it's like I said, it's somewhat expensive if you're not used to buying something like this. But I spent about $80 on my spin clean, so I spent $149 on this one. Notice it shows $2.70 for shipping, so that's a pretty good deal on shipping that device. Why did I want to go to this? Well, I did a lot of research. I've looked at other record cleaning devices. I didn't want something too expensive. For example, this is $149. I could get a Nitty Gritty 1.0, does the same thing. It has the vacuum system, but that's probably around $544. And you can get other, I think Record Doctor has some about half that price. I believe they're made by Nitty Gritty. There's like Okinoki. There's units sold by VPI. All sorts of manufacturers out there. So you can get the very inexpensive, and you can go up into the hundreds and thousands. I mean, I saw one system where it was pretty well automated, but it's around $7,500. So let me go ahead and show you next what I bought from another company to make my job a little bit easier. Before I start the demo and show how to use the device to clean a dirty record that I have, I thought I'd show you a few other things in addition to buying the EV-1. Looking down the road, I thought, well, I'm going to need some more of these kind of velvet type strips here, vacuum sweep replacement kits. So I bought those through Nitty Gritty website. I believe it was about 20 bucks, $19.95. Like I said earlier, this brush is okay that came with record cleaning, but I decided to start exploring some other cleaning methodologies, and a fluid that I bought actually comes through Disc Doctor. It's called Miracle Record Cleaner, and much like the Nitty Gritty Pure 2, it has a small applicator bottle as well. And so that is something I bought. The Disc Doctor record cleaner, I think it was about almost 41 bucks for about 32 ounces. Then since I needed some other kind of record cleaning brush, I bought the Disc Doctor Miracle. Everything's a miracle, right? Record cleaning brush. They have a lot of different sizes that you could buy, but I bought this one, a pair of them. I believe it was around about 44 bucks, and you get two of these. Now, there are other manufacturers out there that have similar record brushes. This is good because the distance across here stretches across where the LP, where all the music's being played, reaches there over to the run-out groove. I got two of them. I marked one with the little green smiley, and the reason being is sometimes I'll use this one with just a simple cleaning process, a one step with the Pure 2, and I can rub that on. I'll show you how that's done. But if you decide to use the Miracle Record Cleaner, it could leave a light white film on the record. So they recommend another process, and that's why I have a secondary brush to actually bathe the record in some sort of distilled water. And that's where I would end up using the, remember I was showing you earlier, the Spin Clean, all right? So I've done this already. I've used the Spin Clean, not with the brushes per se inside, but I actually have the rollers in there, and I clean and rotate the record with water, and I use the secondary brush to kind of scrub that in before I bring it and put it back on. So yeah, this stuff is a little expensive. It does a pretty good job, but it's a two-step process. You got to clean with the fluid, right, and vacuum it off. Then you got to put it in a solution of water, distilled water, clean that up a little bit, and put it back on the vacuum system. So there could be some questions like, hey, Virgil, aren't you contaminating the surface here with the record cleaner as well as the water? Yeah, I guess so. But so far when I've done it, I've cleaned maybe about 40 records with the Disc Doctor. So I wanted to experiment with that, and so far it's been good. It takes a little bit of work, but who cares? I'm retired. Yeah. So, okay, let me go ahead and get this set up. Oh, one last thing. When you buy those brushes from Disc Doctor, it comes with another set of replacement felt brushes that you put on the surface over here. Okay, and a couple other little devices. I replace, when I clean my records, I put them in new inner sleeves, and I put them in outer sleeves, and I also mark it with a little smiley. Now, I've cleaned a lot of records already once with the Spin Clean, so I ended up putting another little smiley on the plastic jacket. So I use that. Those are cheap. You can buy like hundreds of them just for $1, and it makes it easy in terms of tracking something. So what do we want to do next? Well, I've got a bunch of old albums sitting out in the garage. Shame on me, but I've got many more in the house. So I've got this one, and hopefully you can see it. Shine it a little bit. I don't know if you can see some of the dust and crap on it. All right. Now, I'm not going to do any sound test or scientific study or anything like that. But like I say, I can sit over here and get the thing ready and prepared to go. You notice that I put a smiley on this turning device as well, because the process will end up maybe rotating the disc itself about 3 times. And in my old age, I kind of forget where the hell I am sometimes. So let me go ahead and get that set up and we'll get ready to roll. All right, we're ready to rock and roll and clean an LP. Usually I'll try to do 15 to 20 LPs, and working with chemicals might be a good idea to get some gloves just to be safe, so you don't develop any rashes or maybe accidentally getting some stuff on your face or whatever. So you got to be real careful. Now, a lot of you go, oh, boy, this is a boring process, and using a miracle record cleaner, oh, that takes twice as long. But actually it goes pretty fast, and I would advise to get your hearing buds, bring out your cell phone, and blast some music in your ears with that vacuum cleaner's going, so you kind of feel motivated in terms of doing the cleaning. Now I've got this little cloth out here because as I finish cleaning one side and flip it over and vacuum, I'll probably spin the record and hold it up and clean the edge just in case. One of the things I like about this particular process compared to the spin clean, remember those cheesecloths? I usually rotate it maybe 5 times and distill water through the brush, and then 5 more times, shake it off, take the cheesecloths, wipe it down, put it in a rack, and maybe after 5 or 6 records, I had to go dry the cheesecloths. I did buy more cheesecloths and things like that, but you know what? They get wet, takes time, but you know, it was good for a break. Still love that spin clean. It's served me well, and I'll continue to use it. So all I have so far is after about, I think with this solution a couple of days ago, I've cleaned around 50 to 55 LPs. And so that's what I've got left here. I'm going to go ahead and apply it. Go ahead and make some noise, spin it. Sorry for the boredom. I'll even try to maybe edit the sound a little bit when you see this video. But here we go. And I'm going to liberally put this on here. You may not be able to see it. Let me take a look in the screen there. You might be able to see a little bit of fluid. You go, hey, what the heck? That's a lot of fluid, Verge. Well, I also got to put some on here since I haven't used it for a while. Get the surface wet. And then, like I say, I'm just going to go ahead and maybe go from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock. They recommend anywhere from, 15 seconds to, I don't know, 30 seconds, maybe even a minute if you want. But I'm rotating it. I'm doing it by hand. A lot of people, they have devices that will rotate by a motor. That's fine. So I'm just going through there, through the motion, getting that stuff in there, spending a little bit extra time on it because the damn record's pretty dirty. So I'm going to take the rotating cup off, turn it over, put it back on so I have my little dot ready to go. And then I'm going to put some more solution on it. And this is kind of what I've done. Right? The underside's wet right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that 1 to 5 o'clock again. Maybe come around. I'm really not trying to spin it yet because the other side's wet. And here we go. So I'm going to just put my foot down there and let's get going. So 1 to 5, maybe rotate it a little bit. I'm going to try to go around 3 times. I'm going to go faster so I don't bore the hell out of you. Okay, I've done 2 times. The last time I'm just going to go ahead and spin it around. And keep rotating until the vacuum stops. All right, take that off, Still wet on this side. Looking pretty good on this side. I don't know if you can see. All right. Put it back down. Get my target there. All right. Now I'm just going to go ahead. For the first spin, I'm just going to do this. Just in case. Once in a great while, there'll be some liquid at the end. Okay, and I'm just going to finish it off. And there you go. All right, finish spinning it off. And see if the light's any good. Doesn't look like there's any more dust. Yeah, there might be scratches and crap, but hey, I'm not a miracle worker. Hey, vinyl community. I hope you enjoyed today's demonstration of the KAB EV-1 record cleaning system. I'll put more information down below in the comments section for all of those things I was showing you today. If you liked today's video, hit that like button, and please try to subscribe to my channel so that you can stay in touch for upcoming videos. Again, this device might seem pretty expensive, but it's a lot cheaper than a lot of other record cleaning systems. I'd like to hear from you in terms of what you do in terms of cleaning your records and enjoying music. So have a great day. Thanks for watching.